Hey guys, so I got a lot of comments on my tweet asking about this. So this is how to create a Klaviyo automation to get 5 to 6 reviews per day for Trustpilot. So you can see the proof here. We're getting a pretty decent for review request email, a 4.2% click rate and a 2.6% click rate on the follow-up email. So let me show you how to do this, because especially having a incentive there for someone that's actually going ahead and filling out a review is very, very strong. And we've managed to work out a way to actually send back a discount code for anyone that completes a Trustpilot review. So first off, what we did was the review request trigger. This client in particular was already integrated with Okendo, so we just used that. But really, any review app will work for this. But that's sending the data for whenever someone is eligible for a review and they've made an order. Then the time delay, that will just obviously be dependent on your own shipping times. But here is where things get interesting. So email one, we do a graphic email. And instead of just having, of course, we just say, hey there, congrats on the purchase. If you leave us a quick review, make it obvious that you're going to be sending back a discount. But the interesting thing that we do here is, instead of just having like a boring button say, write your review, we make it a bit more interactive with an actual graphic that they can actually click on. So that's very, very important. Like I've A/B tested this, like having an actual graphic with the stars here that people can click on and they think they're just going to leave a review like that. Obviously it takes them to a website, but that has increased click rate massively. So definitely have like an actual graphic of the stars. But the reason we've done 5 different buttons here is because if anyone clicks the 5 or 4 stars up here, this is actually a button to Trustpilot. So you'll see we don't actually mention Trustpilot up here. We just say leave a review, make it very general. But if they click the 3 stars or below, then we send them back to the website with like a custom page with like a feedback form. So that's something cool you can definitely do. Then we wait 7 days. By this time, they've probably just completely forgotten about it, but they're likely still enjoying their product. So again, we can just kind of say the exact same thing here in a plain text email from the founder. You can see we're doing the same thing with the 5 different links here. We have 5 and 4 stars, we'll go to Trustpilot, 3 and below, we'll go to the feedback form. So how do we send back this discount code? Because that is obviously a very strong incentive for people to leave their review. So what we do is create a custom segment where it says anyone that's clicked on an email at least once in the last 30 days, where the flow equals the review request flow that we were just going through. Then the trigger for this flow is anyone that's been added to this segment. We have a 5-minute delay just to let them fill out that Trustpilot review. And then again, we just send a very simple plain text email just saying, hey, thank you, here's the code, here's a link back to the website. Now, sure, this isn't going to be super accurate because we're sending this email to everyone that's clicked, and maybe some people will click but don't actually leave a review. But I would say it's worth the trade-off here, especially just on how well this works. So if you're trying to get a lot more positive Trustpilot reviews, this is definitely something I'll be worth trying. So let me know any questions in the comments. If you found this helpful, leave a like and feel free to follow me for more. So that's it. Have a good day and cheers.